All aboard, the stream's on time. Ali's here, it's gaming time. From the railways to the screen, join the ride, it's full of steam. Ali, the gaming conductor, guiding the game with style and wonder. Click that play, the fun begins. Hop on board, let's dive right in. Signals green, the chat's alive. Pressing start, the games will drive. Laughs and tracks go side by side on this epic gaming ride. Ali, the gaming conductor, guiding the game with style and wonder. Engines roll and pixels shine on this live stream railway line. Chats the station, friends all around. Whistles blow, it's a cheerful sound. From train lines reel to worlds we play, Ali leads the fun today. Ali, the gaming conductor, guiding the game with style and wonder. Every stream's a grand parade, full steam ahead. Let's hit that save.
Good evening, everyone. Hopefully everyone's okay. Now, YouTube is telling me there is an error, so please give me a moment while we see what this is. Duplicate stream ski chair. Select a new key. How do I do that? Hang on. Settings. Stream. Apparently that's all working my end. I don't know though. If you guys can let me know if I'm coming through terrible or not. I mean, there's one thing I could do. You're probably going to hear the stream, so I apologise. Hold on. Hey. Right, hang on, let's have a look. How do I do this on my phone? Videos, I guess. No, live? Should be on the live page. No, apparently I'm not connected. Hold that line, people. Right, bear with me, people. Can you guys see like my stream? Is it okay? Is it laggy? Is it, you know, anything? Because I keep getting all these warnings come up. And hey, beautiful. Hey, darling. Right, let me just do that button first. Okay. How does it look, darling? Because from my end, I keep getting all these warnings come up. So we're going to host BSSR open. See if that's working. Right, if I bring that a bit closer. How does that help? I guess Oakley's got that. Right. So I'm going to start my server anyway. As it says bottom corner, if you want to get in to the game, it is a password thing on my Discord. Just so we don't get randoms turn up. Let's see what it's like loading in. See what happens. Worst case scenario, I'll shut it down and restart it, but we'll see what happens. Now you'll see I've got a voice channel in Discord as well, which is just going to make life a lot easier for driving trains. Come on. Always takes a while to load this game. Helps if I turn on the audio so you guys can actually hear the game. Cool. Right. So where the frig am I? I'm at Bryson. Oh no, right, okay. There we go. Alright, while that all loads in, apparently you can hear me. So that's good. That's a good sign. Right. What things have I got to do? I can't remember. Oh yes, I've got the Mega Freight to move. I've got a Bryson shunt to do. This game is really laggy tonight. Because there are cars there, as you can see by those little boxes. Just give it a moment to get in. So this is obviously, I've been playing this for a little bit, but I didn't want to start a fresh one completely with you guys, because just running short trains would be a bit of a nightmare. So we have got a nice bit of money, which is modded in, just so it makes life easier. We've got the line, let me show you, all the way to Arkla Junction, and we're building down to Arkla. But we have it all the way to Silver, which is where the trains are kind of going to end at the end of the thing. But we're going to send this train off in a moment. So you can see it then. Hang on. Okay. Helps if Mummy puts it on the light. All the way to Silver, which is where the trains are kind of going to end at the end. So right, my darling daughter just brought the phone up to me. Right, where are we? Locomotive number 8 and locomotive number 4, both the same, both Americans. I think they're heavy freight locos, I'm not sure. So we're heading to Arkla Site Junction, and I'm going to do this wonderful thing where we let the AI drive. I know the switch is against. It's a safety feature. Right. So we'll flick that one as well. Right, that route is set. So we have this signalling arrangement as well, which also tells me where other trains are with little lights, as you can see. I'll go through the signalling properly in a bit. We just need to go up to Hemming. Cool, so that's set against it, that's fine. So we're going to send that train on its lovely merry little way, because it's the first run of the day. There it goes. I don't think all that train's going to go in the track at Alaka, but we'll see what happens when we get that far. Let's bring up the loco roster. Now I will be having some help in a little bit from Ed. Oh, there we go. So that's my coal mining area. Let's have a look down here. That's the logging branch, which isn't loading logs. Why is that not loading logs? Oh, it is. It's just being a bit slow, as per the usual. I don't know whether this had an update or not over the last few days where it's made it terrible, but we'll see. So we've got a few to head back down to Bryson. Right, we've got a train here for Hollyfield Heating and Oil. So we're going to select this train, stick it on waypoint. There we go, things are spawning in now. Right. I want to stop it about there, roughly. So it's not done the points there yet. So we'll do them before it has a hissy fit. There we go. And then we need to go back up to Bryson, because we need to get a loco to set up a passenger train. Let's go loco 12. Because you have to run passengers and freight to make any real sort of money. Trying to think what's going to be best. Yeah, we'll just take one set out there. There's my coal and water, that's full, that's fine. So AI driving is very handy. 12, 11, 10's in there, 9, where's 9? 9 is here, waiting to go down to silver. So we can send this one off. Right, we need to attach it to that caboose, don't we? Because we need a guards van. Let's quickly look at this one. Where's that at? Okay, we got time. And then we're going to set up signals. So from Whittier, we've got a train that's going to head all the way to Silver. So we'll set that like that. These are all my little junctions. And I press X and I can flick between locos, which is really, really handy. So as I say, Ed will be joining me shortly. And helping out on the railroad. Because there will be a fair amount to do. So if it comes across any issues during the stream, just let me know. Oh wow. Conley Creek. Sawmill's got a few pickups. I'm not doing pickup goods yet because I'm going to make my own freight train heading down that way in a little bit. So I like driving this as AI. Get the AI to do the hard work. Right, quickly go back to this train. Now one thing you do have to look out for, as you'll see, is oil in the wheels. I suppose most people have probably played it, but you know, it's there. And number 12 has arrived. Wonderful. How much column water? Right, so that needs to stop at Whittier. So if we wrote that forward at 30, we'll just borrow this location because it's easier for me. I'm going to get the train to come out of this side in and come out of this side in, and we're going to get it to stop about here, and then I'll take over manually driving to get some coal and water in it. Back up to this one. Right. Now here comes the fun, because this shunt is not going to be easy. Because I want to put this wagon on the front of that wagon so it's easier to release it later. Long story short. Oh, I've just noticed where that text is, you can barely see it. What if I put it... Let's put it up here. You can see it in the sky a bit better. There we go. Much better. And I thought we'd do something different, considering we normally play a lot of Train Sim World, and it's been tanking recently, Train Sim World, and I don't get why. So I thought we'd do a stream of Railroader instead, just so you guys can see a different train simulating game. Obviously I'll play Train Sim Classic at some point as well. Yeah, that's doing a manoeuvre, that's fine. What do you mean switch again? Forgot about that. We'll see this train through, because this logging branch line's a bit of a nightmare. So when you have one person, using AI is super helpful. Because you can do things like that. Right, let's go back to D2. Right. Loco 12. Right, Loco 12 is now attached. See, what I do at the end of every day is, you'll see anyway, I put the locos and the passenger carriages to bed, so that they are repaired, and I get better scores from this thing. See? So we're currently doing a water column, the branch line and the signals. We're not going to Fontana. There's no point for us to do that. Get that to pass the stop signal because it's not going too far. Actually, we won't do it that way. We'll go road. Switch that point in front of it. Switch that point in front of it. And switch that point back to that. Go forward. Go 35 mile an hour up to Hemingway, which is where 8 and 4 have just got to. There's 8. So we're going to quickly run this train round, because at the moment Arkler Junction is kind of like a dead end station. You see if I can turn up. Where's my sound box? There it is. Turn up Railroader a bit for you guys. Oh, that's better. Right. Uncouple that. screw on 3 brakes because it's a big train. And we'll put a safety fuse in the track there so that that other train doesn't hit us. Select waypoint loco, hit to there. Let's go back to D2, screw the airline on. So I mean, it's quite an intensive little railway we have here, but it's so worth it. And if you guys joined, it'd be even just as fun. Well, we didn't use too much coming around that hill. Oh, let me see what's happening now. Oh, just another Discord message. They do steam quite well, these trains. There we go. Let's see. How's that looking? That's looking okay. Cool beans. So what I'm thinking we might have to do is stable the freight beyond Arkler Station if it's too big for the junction site, which we're going to find out shortly. And we did kind of need both these locos to get it up the hill because it's a very big hill. Right, number 2. Yay, back into trains. Oh yes. How you doing, Doc? You good? We're just doing some railroader for a wee change, as they say. Hopefully. Where's this? We'll wait for that one because number 9's coming. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. If you wanted to play with us, mate, join the Discord. Password's in there if you've got the game. And you can come and play trains with us. And I haven't streamed for like a month, but that's because I've been super busy, unfortunately. Doing some other things at home that needed doing and kind of took priority. But I am back. I'm so glad you can't see my camera, people, because my eldest son is sitting in my office with me, and he's got the weirdest thing in his mouth that was lit up like a Christmas tree, and the only way I can describe it to everyone is it looked like a dummy. It really did. Like, and he's 15. Do I need to have words with him? Like,
it's a Mexican sweet.
It's a Mexican sweet, is it?
I'll go get a wrapper.
No, I believe you. Alaka Junction site goes. Oh, it only goes to there. Okay.
It's a really strong apple flavour.
That there. Perfect stop. There we go. Right, so while that's doing its thing, we should be able to release the Fuzi now. Off they go in tandem with the 1600 tons. Ooh. There's quite a lot of freight train that for Steamies to push. But because of the track layout, it's a nightmare. Cool, number 9 stopped. We're going to zoom here. Just so that when the train clears, we switch the points and it will stop the passenger train that's coming up. That will start a train. So they are running in a multiple formation, so whatever one does, the other one does. It's just easier for AI. And we don't have to worry. Right, Loco 9. No. I moved the thing, didn't I? There we go. Right, select that. Here we go. So we'll take over Manguel control. Just need to get some cooling water. Because he's got a fairly long trip to do, and I don't want it to run out of coal before we get down there. Okay. To be fair, that's probably going to be needing to fill up soon as well. I think I've got enough train to make a down freight in a couple of hours. Both in-game and real-time. Because the first part of the day you're kind of busy doing stuff. So this is my sawmill. For those that haven't played the game, this is Whittier Sawmill where you start. That's your first engine shed. You do get interesting locos. The first loco you get is derailed, and the second loco is in that shed, and you got to prep it. Which is a Mogul, which is like number 3 up there. And they 260s. I got rid of number 1, which was a 10-wheeler, because I don't see the point of it in the game, to be honest. It's not super powerful. It's very old and antiquated, and it is knackered when you get it, so you have to repair it. But I just sold it because it was easier. Oh, we took a few ton out of that. Right, so we'll let AI take over in a minute when we're full. 12, cool. 12 stopped. We'll go and deal with 12 in a minute. So we'll have to run that round, then push that up to Alaka station. That's what we're going to have to do with both passenger trains until we get the branch line built. And then they can just go all the way to Alaka station, run round and go back. There will be a video out some point soon. I want to say in the next couple of days, hopefully, if I can get the footage sorted, of the Chatham main line. And then we're going to have another one a little bit later, sort of at the first of the month, which is already raring to go. Then we're going to put some more stuff out soon. No, it's not Railroad Online, this is Railroader. So Railroader is a slightly better game. Railroader is a better game than Railroads Online, in my opinion. Only because I've played both, and when I want to pick up a American train game, I tend to pick this one up more because I prefer the mechanics of it compared to Railroads Online. In my own personal opinion, that is. I mean, you can all have independent ideas as well. I've played Railroads Online since it came out. Which is, you know, it's a nice game. Oh, did that all fit? Oh, one wagon. Are you kidding me? And what's that? Mechanical parts. Well, what we can do, we can do a tiny bit of shunting. So if we select this loco, everyone loves a good shunt every so often. I knew my teenager would giggle at that. Right, will the caboose pass that? It won't. So what we're going to have to do is move the caboose to here. And we'll come and pick that up again in a minute. Which I can't clear. That's why it can't clear, because I haven't set that point. No, I know what it is. We'll deal with that in a second. Right. No rush. So yeah, do you have Railroader? Doc. Because if you do, as I say, you are welcome to join us. Right. You may pass the signal at danger. That was good timing. So we'll put the handbrake on this. I would definitely get it. There are copious amounts of mods if you're into modding. And I've used most of them. The only one I'm potentially going to get, again, is the GP38s, because they're more powerful diesels. And the SD40s, again, more powerful diesels. And maybe Big Boy. Because who wouldn't want a Big Boy? But again, if I use mods, I'll put it in the Discord. And, you know, you just come and download them and join us. They're all from Nexus. I have seen the British stuff. It's okay, but it doesn't kind of work nicely in an American setting. I think if there was a British map for this game, which I pray to God someone is working on, those British engines would work quite well, because they've still got the knuckle, obviously, for working American stock. And of course there is the obligatory Thomas mods as well, both Strasbourg and Standard. And I have had Strasbourg Thomas, but the novelty wears off exceptionally quick because it is not powerful, especially when you're on a line like this, which is very hilly. Uncouple that. Saying that, if I pushed back a touch, let's do that, I reckon I could get that extra car in. If I use the game's logic against itself. Yeah, so if I keep rolling back, so that bogey is about there. I'm using my finger to help me here. That bogey's still in, that's fine. Is this one in now? That's in now, so that's fine. Perfect. Almost. Stick this back on waypoint. You made a T.
Yes.
Fair enough. Right. We leave 12 to do its thing. So I'm hoping, still a bit tight, I might be able to get that caboose to come down that spur so it's out of the way, like down here. But we'll see. If not, I'll just roll the wagons back a bit more and then shunt it over, because we can send the passenger up to then start loading people and find out what train's on my other passenger train. So I think it's 7. It is. There we go. So how many people from Silver? 117. That's quite a bit. And how many from Alaka? 44. That's probably the highest it's going to be all day. Because Alaka Junction Station is not popular. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. So that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to have to push that back. Just to be on the safe side. But once we got it in on the siding, we can bring number 12 up to here. And I want to stop him about here-ish. I want to say about here. Just so we've got room. Yeah, about there. That should flick the point for me as well. It hasn't, so I'm going to switch the cap myself. There we go. Then the other thing we can do is make number 4 be the lead loco and number 8 just sit and coast. Right. So what we'll do is Manuel it. Oh, it's got a fair bit of train brake still on, isn't it? That's my fault. Should have checked. Right, that'll do for the minute. Waypoint. We'll tuck the caboose here, so it's right out the way. Now here number 12 approaching. I mean, it's push pull set technically. But just so you know, Doc, all the stuff that's on now is vanilla apart from the U in the top corner. That is not, that's a mod. That's what's helped me do stuff. And it's really, really handy. Here comes the train. Right, handbrake is now applied. Right, what we do, I'll show you how we change it over. So we go manual, turn everything off, but put the handbrake on the loco that was leading. We then select the other loco, turn that off, put your independent on, Turn that off. Then I know it's a lot of fiddling. But there we go. So we got 4 and 12. So things do roll a fair bit on here. And the good thing is it doesn't use too much coal and water when you're stationary. Sort of like puts it on tick over. So we select all the passengers. And so if you want any info or you want to know how to do something, just put it in the chat or message me on Discord and I can help you as best I can. Is that one? That one's still in, so technically we can leave it there and just couple the loco. Right. No passengers waiting. Perfecto. Road reverse. 40. Most line speed maxes out at 40 or 35. There we go. Connect that up. Take those handbrakes off. Cool. And that loco's now stationary, not going to move until I tell it to. Now, Loco 7, my passenger loco. You can tell, not hooked it up yet. Down at Silver, and we've got plenty of coal and water. And the road is set. Cool. But to be fair, where is number 9? Approaching Dillsborough, so what we'll do is set back to red and allow that to come in there. Flick that one back. By the way, when you're standing at Bryson, if your like train isn't going anywhere, no, I need that back on reverse, don't I? Because Whitty is my passing loop. You hear all the little relays and bells and stuff from the signal cabin. And I'll show you where the signal cabin sits in a moment. So that's 7, that's fine. Let's go up to Loco 10. So this is Bryson. So obviously here's your main station, and we got some shunting to do here as well. That bit up the top here where my mouse is your signal cabin, and this is your station building underneath. So there's a big difference. But we need to do some shuntings. Firstly, got Hemingway is set up, that's fine. It was forward, cool. So we get them to pass at Dillsborough, which is our next big freight, but not freight station, but workstation. I love this bit because if you're careful, you can get 2 wagons out of there. We just need to look at Silver on the map. That's cleared. Do a Discord in a minute. P2's on that road, which is fine. That's fine, that's fine. So we need to put a thing in here shortly. Point switched. Happy days. Right, so now, as part of the shunt manoeuvres, we'll dump that there. That's on 7. Let's go 7. Because it's nearest to silver. Nah, really, you stopped. It does ping a lot on this game. So you hear like dunk 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 constantly. Oh gosh, on silver as well. Damn it. I hope Ed comes in pretty soon. Right. So for our pulpwood train, we're going to stop it there. Just get you guys to watch that for a moment. No worries. Oh, I'm running solo tonight. Because Ed's got a headache, which is fine by me. If you can't do it, you can't do it. It doesn't bother me. This game can be intensive, but say anyone else wants to join, do feel free. 12 stopped switch against. Where was 12? Oh, it went that way round Hemingway. Ooh. Whoopsie. So that's how you pass them. You get them to stop at signals and they don't have an accident. We'll shunt Bryson first and then we'll do silver. It'll be so much easier. Right, back to 3. Right, now this is where the fun begins, as they say. And you'll see that signal down there will change, and that one will bugger off. Right, we're up at D3. Right, let's do a shunt here. So we should have, right, that's team track, so that's awkward because that's over there. But that's fine because we'll do this to come and get that. We'll check Hemingway's clear now. Yep, Hemingway is clear. Clear that. Clear the fusee. Loads of switches there. Get the points in the right direction. Yeah, there's a lot, and that is only the section we currently have from silver, which is our interchange, to Bryson, where I'm shunting now. It carries on all the way around here because there's more train line to build, but I'm not doing that because it is a stupidly long line for one person to manage. This bit is just enough for my skill level right now, and so yeah, you get more industries and stuff this way as well, and it's a pain, but it's fairly easy to pick up when it comes to shunting, especially with AI. That's one thing I need to look at, is the industry down here. Is there anything down here that needs shunting? There is. So what we'll do is shunt that onto that one. The good thing about this is I know my passenger train doesn't need me to do anything, so I just leave it to do its thing, and it will quite happily do its thing when it wants to. So that's got to go over there, so my best bet is to stick it in this road to clear it out of the way, and then we have these two to go where we took the empties out of. I did. Wow, that's old. Microsoft Train Sim. Yeah. That was old. I had so much stuff for that. I don't know if you knew about it, Doc, but some railways produced their own add-ons for that game. There was like the Kent and East Sussex, the Severn Valley, West Somerset. There were so many different add-ons that you could get. And I had a few of them, because at the time I was working at the Kent and East Sussex Railway as a volunteer. And I was also working at the Sittingbourne and Kemsley Light Railway as well. Again, as a volunteer. And that was some interesting days when we weren't playing with steam engines. We'd be playing simulator. It was very clunky, but it was a very good game, like, for its era. I also played Trains as well. Do you remember Trains? Really? Do you know what? Message me if you got my Discord, Doctor. If you have, private message me the link to where them sites are, and I will download it and stream it one night. Because I'm up for that. I'm so up for doing that. Bit of retro gaming. Oh, just seen Ed's message. Too much fun chasing Eddystone today, mate. I feel you. I didn't go to Gillingham. Oh, I did go to Gillingham. But then I changed my mind and went to Twiddle, our favourite spot. Walked there and walked back to get the videos because it looks so good, which is the video that's coming out soon. But I know you went like Newington and Swale and stuff, so I've got to watch your video after the stream. Because I've not had time today. I've been a busy boy. There's a passenger train. Train Sim 19. I have that for sure. Yeah, I've been told I should get Trains with a Z. The game itself, I'll see if I can find a clean site. Awesome, mate. Thank you. That'd be handy because I would love to do that. Because I've God knows where my discs went for that over the years. So, you say Blaw's Lane? No, I was Lower Twiddle Lane because Blaw's Lane was a touch too far for my old age to walk that far. If I had, you know, more time, I probably would have gone to Blaw's Lane, but it took me like 40 minutes to get to Twiddle, so my teenager keeps turning around and staring at me when I say stuff.
It takes us 30 minutes usually.
Yes, but I was going to a train line, not the church, which is like further down. PR9 stopped at Fuse. Yay! One less thing to worry about. Right, let's get you in. Where are we going to put you? In fact, we'll put you... Can we do that? Is the game going to be smart enough to do that move? I would have dropped you off. Yeah, you would have dropped me off. But then how would I have walked back? But it's fine, mate. It's all good. Oh, no, wrong switch. There we go. That's what we want. And about TS19 is that the expensive, but the graphics and all the great loads of add-ons. It can get frustrating with missing dependencies. See, I get that with bloody Train Sim Classic. You know, the Dovetail one, missing dependencies, does my friggin' head in. Slowly, cheeky sod. Yeah, because it's so annoying on Classic. I would have been streaming it, but it keeps crashing when I want to do something, and it's frustrating me. Because there was a route that I've downloaded from, where was it from? Wayside Works on Train Sim Classic, and because it's missing dependencies, it's just bleh. That's the only way to describe it. It's just crap. So I've decided not to stream it for the time being. Right, you are coming in Let's get you unhooked. Because what we'll do is a bit of a cheeky, but we'll use the steam engine that comes to here to pick that boxcar up and go over there and sit out the way while this one does the rest of the shunting around the yard, including another coal tower stand that we have so much for, diesel fuel which needs to go in when the coal is, repair track. We've got some hardwoods here, which is where the steam engine's coming from, and these two. So we're going to have to split the Gladans on here. Leave. I might leave these like that because then I'll get the diesel to put the caboose away, and the steamy can come back over and do its thing over here. Let's check the old signals. Oh wow, it's nearly at Wilmot. I'll leave that at red for the time being. Oh, Discord pinged. Oh, is that you, Doc? It is you, Doc. Thank you. Hey, hey. I'm going to do the awesome thing and press the add button. Lovely. Thank you, mate. I will sort that out for the next stream. Do some classic train sim Microsoft jobby. I don't think he's whistling enough. I have a lot of whistle mods as well, but I'm using both, mostly the vanilla ones. Because annoyingly I can't turn them off. Because there was like a whole Thomas pack and stuff of whistles like Donald, Douglas, Bill, Ben, you know, the whole crew basically. Multiple trains moving in the bloody yard. Why not, eh? Why not? If you hear me clicking, it's because I've got a mouse with colour lights on it and it's moved on its end. Yes, I will be looking at that. Download that later. Because that'd be so cool. I know it was clunky with the graphics and stuff for old Microsoft, but it did a purpose, like. Gave me hours of entertainment. Because I remember rightly, I even had things like a Class 71, which you can't even get on Train Sim Classic now. I had Kesra, Severn Valley, West Somerset, obviously Settle and Carlisle. Trying to think. My brain is generally trying to think back what I had. I think I even had the London to Brighton route or something very similar to London and Brighton. Might have been the Gatwick one. There wasn't even a southeastern one at that point, I don't think. I think the nearest was London to Brighton. The irony of using a diesel to shunt a coal train. Right, is the AI going to be clever enough? It is. Perfecto. Right, Loco 1, you've arrived safely. Done that duty. Let's get you to pick up this boxcar over here, so get that out of the way. This one is the old sites. We'll definitely need to Google more though, because I think the main site I've got most is gone. Joke trains. Oh yes, I love a joke train. Definitely be looking into that. So there might even be enough to make a down train with a light loco, not a switcher. I'll probably use one out of the shed to do a down train, because there's a pickup at Whittier, Sawmill. I think there's probably going to be a pickup at Wilmot, and quite possibly a pickup somewhere else as well. So you have to keep on top of the maintenance for these wagons, otherwise you have major issues. Well, I say major issues, you get hot boxes and stuff like that. It's not a super duper big problem. 37, 150 still in there. Yeah, we could use this mixed traffic engine, number 10, or we could use number 6. Except 6 is an express passenger really, but we could always do 6. I can't see why not. Oh, hold up. That boxcar is not quite over enough. There we go, try that. For D3. There we go, it was just having a funny 5 minutes. So this one's going to shunt all the way across here, come back all the way over there. It's going to be such a headache. And we've got to shunt that out as well. To say, once Bryson's done, because this is the shorter amount, I think, or it's the most fiddly. Might be the most fiddly out of the two. Oh, hold up. No, stop. I've put the car in the wrong place. I need to put the box car over there. No! Should we have a look at Loco 7? Where's Loco 7 at? Well, it's got to be approaching Whittier, hasn't it? It is, but I just need to do this. Oh, I don't know what that's done. Hang on. There you go, my mouse did a thing. It's very twitchy, my mouse. There we go. Might even have to pick up at Ella. I'll have to check. Yeah, doing fine. Still a fairly full train. I know 4 cars seems quite short for a passenger, but it does me. Because later on in the day it'll get quieter, so you don't need to have as many cars. Like we had, what was it, 114 I think off of here that was supposed to go somewhere, and there's 54 left, and a lot of them are going down the line, but it's fine, they can just hang around and catch the next train. Right. There we go, that's now here. So we get him to stop. See? Teamwork makes the dream work. Right, do you know what? We'll get Loco 1 to do some shunting. So it's got to get on the back of the Appalachian train anyway. We can leave the diesel out the way down here for the minute. Actually, diesel can come up and shunt the Bryson big thing out, can't it? Oh, I forgot to put my greens on this. There we go. 12 is departing Ella. Ella is a very small station. There is a pickup for silver at Ella. So yeah, we're going to need to get a big loco out. So what I'm thinking, do you know what? Let's be random. Let's go for that stall over there, shall we? Loco 6. Select Mankawell. Different whistle, you see. Annoyingly, you do have to set your turntable yourself. But all the turntables. Which can be quite frustrating. Oh, yeah, plenty of room. And it will still move the table with the train sitting on it like that. There we go. So Loco 6, let's back you up. You got a full tender of coal and water. Hang on, this game feels a lot better than Derail Valley because it is so much more realistic. Derail Valley I have also got, but I've uninstalled because I got it ages ago. This is better because you just get a loco and you drive. You don't need to do licenses or any silly things like that. Whereas on obviously Derail Valley you need to unlock licensing and things like that, or mod it. I do love modding, like when people do the work for me, because I can't mod to save my life, personally. Thank you, that was my eldest who sneezed. They said bless you.
Thank you.
We share the office. I have one PC at one side of the room. He has one the other side of the room. We'll take the steel-sided caboose down with us for a run because that's not had a run out for a while. Oh. Okay. We need to hold that thought because the up passenger train has just arrived at Whittier. So if we do this right, you'll see like you can use both tracks here as the platform tracks. One for Ella, 41 for Bryson. Have we got no room on my train? Oh, we have got room, it just takes a minute. There's different types of coaches as well. We've got 84 seaters or 25 car seaters, or 60s I should say. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd heard about that. Ed told me about the multiplayer on it. So I am willing to get that and try it out and see what happens. Oh, excuse I. Oh, hang on. That's what I want to do. I had a funny 5 minutes then. There we go. So the way I do it is my Bryson trains come in on this inside track and the downward ones to Silver go on the other track. And I have different colour carriages as well. Just so I can keep track of what's been out in my head. So there's like a very light green steel body, dark green woodens, red woodens. And they do the job very well. Right, anyway, back to shunting. let's move this caboose. Where are we going to put this caboose? Actually, we didn't need to take that caboose off, did we? No, we didn't. Easy fix, people. So what we do is this. Roll it enough so a knuckle can snap in. There we go. So that train is now set. We won't push the Appalachian stuff down. We'll push the diesel stuff down. So diesel stand has basically got to attach, or near as hell, attached to the coal wagon. Go back there, that'll do. That's in the siding. Loco 6, we're going to prep you ready to take you down the line. Because we're going to have to put... See, we've got two spare Bryson coaling tower ones. There we go. Do that. Now, which way is it sending the steamy? It's sending it up there. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Let's deal with Loco 9 for a minute. Because we're only using Loco 1 at that end. So waypoint for this one. Can start sorting silver out. We're going to push our caboose into there to get that out of the way. So that, I think, is up there. Yes, it is. Cool. Don't know why I put that on when I did. Oh, where were these ones going to? They're going to over there. Well, we can just move number 2 around that side. There we go. So this is the paper mill. I haven't unlocked all of the stuff you need for the paper mill, like the lime routes, because I don't really want to be doing lime stuff at the moment. Just want to get it churning out a little bit at first. Cool thing about that not using the lime station is you can just shove your caboose in there for the paperboard. So that's out of the way. And like most American railways, I do my own shunting with the loco that brings it down, just to make life a lot easier. As you're about to see. So really we should have had another arrival of coal, but we'll deal with that. Right, is that in? That's in. Cool. And I'll push this up to here. See how easy it is to do this on your own when you're sort of like manoeuvring using the AI rather than driving them yourselves. Because now I don't need to worry about Loco 9, that's finished. It's just pushing its wagons out of the way and it will sit up that siding for the time being. But there is another game I'm looking forward to playing. Well, there's two. There's a multiplayer game called Centuries of Steam, which I can't wait for. That looks like Railroads Online, but on steroids. And the other one I can't wait for is Metroland. If you've not seen Metroland, it is basically 1890s London, start of the London transport era. And you can literally manoeuvre trains, move the trams, everything. You do get a lot of pop-ups like this. Right, so that's got to come over here. They're filling up. So do what I did before, plonk them about there. Go and deal with Loco 1. So it's got handbrake on, that's coupled, that's fine. So now Loco 1 has got Appalachian to manoeuvre. Where are we going to put that caboose, I wonder? Because that one's going to be in the way. We'll put it here and we'll move it later. I have a plan. And it's cunning as a fox from Oxford, or whatever the saying was from thingy, Blackadder. Oh. Hopefully the stream's running smooth. If it's not, do let me know at some point. Wait, did I change the points to silver? Can't remember. I did not. Also, number 12 is at Wilmot. That's convenient. Let's have a look at 12. Yeah, it says one wagon to pick up there. Yeah, it's going to be a fairly big freight train, that. Going down. Go pick up them. The game doesn't have audio coming out. Oh, why not? Hold up, let me see if it's my thing. How's that? Hang on. P2, that should horn. Why are you not horning? No, it's not audioing, is it? Hold on. Properties. Properties. Anything? No sound yet. Okay. Right, well, we'll deal with this in a moment. I know what it could be. Hang on. Let me put that down. Let me try something. Right. You can see the game, yes. Cool. Active. Monitor and output. Is that doing it? No. How odd. Testing. Right, that's for me. How bizarre. How bizarre. I don't know what's going on with the audio. Capture audio. Ah. There we go. Is that better? Did you hear that horn? If you did. Please say yes. Hey, we have sound. Fantastic. If it goes again, let me know. I've put it on game capture now, so this is fine. Cool. Fantastic. So yeah, silver's there, that's all done. Cool, and in that meantime we've shunted silver, so handy. Right, so let's handbrake that one. Loco one. To there. Oh blimey, we've been doing it this long. That train's been sitting outside. I'll leave that like that for the minute. There we go. Ah, I don't know if you heard the little crackles just then of the motors moving from this box. You don't hear any sound now. Is it because I'm far away from the engines? Does that work? It might be my stream playing up. I don't get why. I wonder if it's because you're on top of the steamers, but no sound came out. Eh? It might be my stream having issues because I keep getting warnings pop up. Well, we'll see how it goes. No, it's not bugging out as such. I think it's like the connection, because YouTube keeps telling me about a key or something that's not quite right. Oh, we got a Bryson Hart repair there as well. Oh, Bryson repairs in a bleeding awkward place. I know what we do. I know what we do. Do this. Get them down there so we can get 6 moving. Let me just do a quick speed check. See if my internet has bugged out completely. No, speed is fine. Okay. What's the YouTube's saying? It says good. I don't get it. That's weird. I'll tell you what we'll do. Once this train stops, we'll save it because we know what we got to do. I'll drop the stream and I'll reload the stream and see if that fixes it. To see if that works because I'm on OBS. Okay. Give me a moment, guys. I'll be back in like 5, if that. And I'll see if I can fix this stream error. Okay? Give me 2 seconds.